What's going on, Yeet Nation? We're back with some more Madden 21 action. Of course, in this video, we're going to be going over another part in pistol spread, and that's going to be Y cross. A subscriber told me, hey, you got to check out this play. I really like it. Go take a look at it. And of course, I did. I spent a lot of time in the lab, and I even spent some time in Weekend League trying to figure out the most optimal way to run it, and I think I did, and now I'm finally ready to show it to you guys. So Y cross, and I found it beats cover 3 the best. We got a unique play art going on right now, and with Scotty Miller's shallow crossing route, that's going to be the main focal point of this play. If we put him on a deep crossing route, you can see it goes a lot over the top on the sidelines. We don't really like that. We like the shallow crossing route. It cuts quicker, cuts clean. We like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to amplify him by bringing all the underneath zones down. And how we're going to do that, we're going to put Chris Godwin on a hitch route. He's going to be our first read of the play, and then he's also going to bring the underneath zones down for Scotty Miller to help him out. And we already have Mike Evans on a streak, and he's going to push all the over the top zones up, making Scotty Miller even more wide open. So that's going to be the flood concept on the left side of the field. Now we got the right side of the field to take a look at. We have Antonio Brown on a post route that goes into a hitch, and he happens to sit in the soft spot of the zones. It's really nice, pretty unique. What we're also going to do is amplify that to help him out as much as possible. So what we're going to do is put Fournette on an out route to bring the underneath zones down. And he's going to be the second read of the play. Scotty Miller is going to be third, and then Antonio Brown, he's going to be the last one. And we put Fournette on an out route instead of a flat or a swing, because the progressions will happen at the same time of Godwin and Fournette. And we want a little bit of a delay in the progressions to make sure that we have time to look across the field. You know, we're not robots out here. We need moments to make our reads, make our progressions, all that good stuff. So we put them on an out route to give ourselves just a half second. You guys are going to see right here that it really does make a difference. So our first read is going to be on a hitch. Boom, you take your 5 yards. You can low ball it, possession catch it. You're going to hit it all day until the user does something about it. So one more time, you know, we'll just low ball that, boom, we'll take our 5 yards. I'll take it all day. Now say the user happens to lurk over there, just go to the opposite side. It's pretty simple. You could turn upfield, you can go across the sideline. You know, if you got one of those stick, you know, if you're good with your stick, you know, I recommend going upfield. I'm terrible with it, so I go across the sideline. One more time, as you guys can see right there, they just don't respect it enough right away. You know, you got to wait a second for them to respect it, so you're just going to throw it a little bit beforehand. And of course, the appetizer for this play, or the main course I should say, is just the crossing route. You just throw it. I usually give it an upward precision pass because I think it gets a better animation to turn upfield, but of course, you want to make sure you complete the cast first. One more time. I do want to say you want to call the play with the crossing routes on the wide side of the field. It gives Antonio Brown a lot more room to sit in between the zones. You guys could see it right there. If you call it on the shallow side, all the zones are compressed. So even while he's open, an acrobat will typically come and closing in on it. We don't really like that uncomfortable throws. We like the really easy ones out here. So I always suggest calling it to the wide side of the field. Yeah, so we have a flood concept going on the left, and then a levels concept going on the right. It's really nice, and it makes it so if the user goes to one side, just go to the other. In a weekend league game, let's assume that he mans up the hitch route, and he's going to personally take away the crossing route with him. Of course, I can't guard him and throw the ball at the same time, so we'll man it up, and that simulates the user on it. Even though a crossing route beats man, we'll just assume it got taken away from us. So we're just going to call it, and he shaded underneath. So the flat route's not there. Boom. And then you could just throw the little hitch route on the post row right there. So, I mean, it gives you opportunities to throw on both sides of the field depending on where the user is. So this is a fun little wrinkle that you can add into pistol spread. I mean, of course, we have our cover 2 beaters, man blitz beaters, over the top beaters, 3-3-5 wide beaters. All of those are going to be in the description. I highly recommend checking that out. Other than that, some weekend league gameplay going on right now. This is still while I was in the lapping process, but I did feel pretty comfortable showcasing this. But right now, we hit that little post hitch route on across the sideline while running a 2-minute drill. So that's how confident I felt in this play. right now. We were hitting the checkdowns as much as possible. You can see the user, he even tried user guarding one of them, but he went to the wrong side, and we made sure to make him punish for it. And this time right here, because he was going underneath so much, we hit Brandon Ayuk across the sideline on that crossing route. Very nice, very easy. And right now it looks like I'm down a little bit, but trust me, as we just hit the post route once again, we win this game. And right now you guys can see the score is steadily changing in our favor. That's how much we're implementing, and that's how confident we are in this play. And one more time right here on the crosser, we hit this one very early, and that's because he abandoned the route extremely early, so we felt pretty comfortable hitting it right over there. And then once again we're hitting their checkdowns, and I just wanted to showcase us winning this game. And in slot offset in another formation that we go over, of course we hit the jet sweep. We made a horrible user play, but he definitely made a worse one.